Peoples. I'm having my lunch before I go to this doctor. Um, but I'm a little peeved right now because some of you baby mamas. The blood of Jesus. Um, the title alone should have took y'all out. And fellas, don't get this twisted. Because some of y'all causing them to not want y'all to see their kids. See y'all kids, okay? Well, just stay with me for a second. Young ladies, it does you no good to tell a man he can't see his kids when the problem is you. And I mean that. I sat here the other night and I listened to a young lady tear up her whole house while she was on the phone with her baby daddy. Now, one thing I ain't finna do is tear up my house because you ain't taking care of your kids. I bought this. What the hell? Again, I'll be blogging about this whole situation here. But an even bigger problem I had is that she went from your kids coming to live with you to him actually taking it seriously and sending somebody to her saying, my kids ain't coming to live with you and I'm going to post the pictures of them holding your guns and all this other stuff. I'm confused. Here's the problem. It's too many of y'all worried about what he doing, which really ain't your business. Your concern is what is he doing for your kids. I'm hearing too much of, I don't want my kids around her. Who the hell is her? Because if that's his woman, his fiance, his wife, she's not a her. She's part of your kid's life. I'm just saying. You don't have a reason to hold your kids back from your baby daddy because he don't want you. That's not a good reason, love. Especially if he's not even the argumentative type. Some of y'all hollering and cussing and the man just hanging up. Some of y'all hollering and cussing and he don't even want to be bothered with you or the kids no more. You're doing that. Everybody ain't equipped to want to argue every effing day about your feelings. You all gonna have to get out of that, okay? I get it. It didn't work. But that don't give you the right to dictate that relationship between that child and their father. You can't go playing God. What he does and does not do for your children is between him and God at the end of the day. And your kids have to live and see for themselves what type of person their parents are. You cannot put that in their head. All that brainwashing about the other parent and dogging out the parent's significant other. Come on now. And then you wonder why you not able to press forward in anything because you too busy concerning yourself with his life. That's not how this goes, love. What you need to do is take a page out of Shirley and Barbara's book. You know, hello Barbara, this is Shirley. That's what you need to get going on. Talk a little bit about what it is that you expecting from him and her, so that you all can get on one accord about these kids. I don't know if y'all noticed it or not, but it's a whole bunch of angry kids running around here shooting up people, and they didn't get that way by themselves. They didn't come out the womb saying I'm a killer. They started becoming a killer based on how they was feeling emotionally. And if you in a house where ain't no love being shown, the mama and daddy always arguing back and forth and everything, what do you think it's doing to that child? And fellas, I'm going to tell y'all something, and I hope your woman who you with listening. You can't spend more time during your bedroom time talking about your baby mama. Because what that says to the woman, and if it ain't been said to you yet, I need you to understand how this goes. Not nan man should be spending all y'all cuddle time bashing his baby mama. This thing where I'm mad because it didn't work out goes both ways. Sometimes y'all set this up to make the baby mama not want your kids at your house because you've created enemies between them and the woman you with. How can you expect a woman to respect the woman of the mother of your children when you've been bashing her and made her out to be this horrible woman to this other lady? She has no respect for her as a woman nor a mother. And then you wonder why your baby mama mad about her. No, you all have got to get this together because the only thing you ruining in this process is these kids. You all gonna have to get this together. And the whole thing where a daddy can't help because he ain't in the same house, that's BS. You could show up to a game and not have left the same house with me, baby. You could send a few dollars and not have stayed the night. You can buy some groceries and drop them off and not have to have put a key in the door. Don't give me the whole because we ain't together. We ain't in the same house. I can't help my kids. That's a poor excuse for you not helping your kids, and that's also a poor excuse for what you ain't got over yourself. You all have got to get over this. I was so confused listening to this girl talking about you gonna get your kids, and then when he took it serious, she like, I'm not sending them. No, your problem ain't none of this. You mad about that man moving on with his life. Meanwhile, you getting angry and you beating these kids. I'ma encourage any daddy if you find out that the mother of your children is beating your children because they feel as though them kids look like you, act like you, or they don't want your kids to have a relationship with you, get your kids yourself. Man up and get your kids. Because what I'm hearing going on over here makes absolutely no sense to me. I'm just being all the way 100 with you all today. You all have to shift your focus. If you need to go get you some help to get over what didn't work out, if you still dealing with issues from your past that are interfering with you being able to maintain a good relationship, some of y'all can't move on because of the baggage you still carrying from the man that then moved on. Just because he moved on don't mean you can't. And truth be told, if you angry all the time, the next man go pick up on that vibe. Don't no man want no angry woman. I'm going to tell you that right now. A man can pick up on that a mile away. He's looking for something when he out here looking for a woman. And it ain't to hear about what your baby daddy ain't doing. Don't no man want to hear that. And if that's what you're doing and you in a relationship, you just painted a horrific picture of this man to this other man. Now he got a problem with him when at the end of the day, your baby daddy problem is you and your attitude. I want y'all to get this together. Sit down and have a conversation. These kids are not pawns. They not moves on a chessboard and you win if you make the right move. No, y'all come. It's too many of them out here who are well aware of you all's behavior. Stop underestimating what these kids hear, see, and know. And I'm not going to come back on here and say this again. Work something out with you and the other person so both of y'all can see them kids. And daddies, a woman that is getting absolutely nothing, no help, no finances, no nothing, don't owe you nothing. I want y'all to understand that. Don't go crying. I had one. She won't let me see my kids. Okay. I mean, what are you doing? Nothing. What's nothing? I mean, if I could do more, I would. What? No, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Right now, my situation and all that. Okay, but you can get your kids, right? I mean, my situation complicated. You got a mama or a daddy? Yeah. So why you can't take your kids to their house and spend some time with your kids? I don't want to bother them. That you don't even sound like you have a try in you. She don't owe you nothing. Understand what I'm saying? This comes with a whole lot. A woman telling a man he can't see his kids comes with a whole lot. At the end of the day, when y'all calm y'all be hands down, them kids is left effed up. I ain't telling you what I feel. I'm telling you what I know. I done told y'all before. These are the things that touch in my area of different ways I've effed up my own kids. I'm not saying it to be funny. I'm saying it to be honest. You don't impact nobody but that kid. They have feelings and emotions just like the ones you riding on. Stop it. Get yourself together before you go deal with the person you have a child with so that you can have an adult conversation and stop hurting these kids. I will see you all next video.